Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes to show up on my screen. Well, I guess we'll get an idea of what the delay is.
Yeah, I'm using the Singapore server. Like, I think that makes a big difference. Like, location of the server.
Yep, I see. It says Paladin 4th Echelon Headquarters.
Yeah. Hey, you're into military, right? Like, you work.
Yeah, I am.
That's pretty cool. So you know about shit more than I do.
Okay, let me unmute it here, and I'll see if I can hear ourselves talking.
Okay.
Hey.
Yep, I can hear myself talking. I always hate hearing myself talking on these things, but okay.
Can you hear me talking though? Like.
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
both of us. Yeah, I think what it's doing is it's picking up your microphone and then whatever audio is coming in through Skype. So
Yeah.
it seems like it works. See, that's cool because that means you can have guests on your shows and stuff, which is like what I like to do occasionally if there's people that want to do it. You know, it's funny because last year I know we did the stream of Sonic the Hedgehog, so we need to do stuff like that again too, and get you on there. I'll come on and you can play some old games and stuff too.
Oh yeah, I would love to. Like, Sonic was a huge part of my growing up. Basically, like, in my opinion, like, I'm a huge fan of Genesis.
So what game are we playing here? It says Payday 2, but I think that's wrong. What game are we actually playing?
Oh, I updated it. Does it still say Payday?
Okay.
2?
Well, it does on mine. I guess I had to refresh it.
Okay.
Because I had your page open for a while. I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, I see it. Yep, it says accompanied by my buddy Allahweh TV. That's cool.
All right. Basically, like, we were playing a co-op mission. Like, these are like short missions usually. You know.
Okay.
And like most co-op games are like the co-op modes of those most games are like very linear, simple compared to the single player mode. Well, for Splinter Cell, it doesn't really like comply to those. Like, it's still pretty deep, so that's why I love it so much.
Yeah, it looks like it's a really cool game. It's sad to say I've never actually played it, but now, like, I bet watching this, it'll make me pick up a copy at some point.
All right, I'm gonna play a mission where it takes place in my country.
Okay.
Like, this is pretty rare, actually. Like, Bangladesh. So here we go.
Any pushback on that Indian op?
We've managed to pin it all on Voron. New Delhi screaming bloody murder at Moscow.
Chittagong, I probably butchered that pronunciation. I'm guessing it's a real city, though?
Chittagong? Yeah, it's a real
Yes.
city.
We're getting confidential
So, like, our seaport. I mean, like, yeah.
Is the agent in place?
We've got a name. Victor Chersky, that's all.
And let's go get.
How is the stream though? Like, I'm utilizing my newfound upload speed.
Yeah, I mean, to me, let me check it full screen. That's always a test of it, because, actually I figured though most people don't watch it full screen because most people want to see the chat, so it probably doesn't matter. But I usually use full screen as a benchmark to see what the quality looks like. But yeah, I mean, it looks really good even full screen.
Like, I'm using 720p. I don't know. Like, I could also stream at 1080p, but I figured that with low bitrate as 3500, I think like 720p is way better option.
Yeah, there's a debate on that. The debate seems to be 1080p at 30 frames a second is okay at 3500, but if you wanted to actually do, like, for a game like this, 60 frames, which some people want, then really 720 is fine, because pretty much you're cutting the bit rate in half.
Yeah.
Because you're doing twice the frame, so then 1080 is going to look like crap at 3500 if it's trying to do 60 frames.
Exactly.
Of course, like for an actual video, though, like if you're just doing like an offline video, then sure, I'd do 60 frames at, whatever the maximum setting is. But for here, we got to limit it a little bit. I'll even do 480 on some streams if it's like a retro game, just because it's kind of a waste of bandwidth. I mean, who cares whether like an NES game is 1080? It's not going to make any difference. I mean,
yeah.
just going to waste bandwidth and make the game possibly slow down for absolutely no reason. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, I prefer 60 FPS. Like, just looks cool playing action games, so I try to keep that. So, like, I think like 720, 60 is a better option for me, like, for this game, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think 1080 30 would be okay for like an RPG or something where it's not high motion, but like for a shooter or a more action game, I would probably stick with 720 30, 60 or something.
So, like, I some guy just joined the game, and I'm like, in my gadgets menu and trying to select my loadout. I usually go all stealth because I'm a purist.
So is there a single player campaign, and is it good, or is multiplayer mainly the big thing in this game?
I love both of them. I like there are like 3 parts of this game. Like, I love all 3 parts of them. Like the single player is pretty good, the co-op is awesome, the multiplayer is even more awesome. Like, I mean, like, you can't go wrong with this game. Like, it's big, it has lots of content, like different types of content.
See, I'm sad that the Wolfenstein game, you said at least for you know, the AMD app, you said it wasn't really working well to record it. That sucks. I was kind of curious. I wanted you to stream it sometime because I'll have to check it out. Because like I know you wrote a really good review on it, so it made me want to play it.
Thanks for that. Like, yeah, it's a great game. I haven't tried it. I mean, like using OBS, but Raptor didn't work. Oh crap! He just left.
So OBS should work. I mean, I know, doesn't OBS capture OpenGL? I mean, it had no problem with Amnesia, and I know that was OpenGL, so it should be okay.
Yeah, OBS captures everything. Like, I mean, like with DirectPlay, it kind of like captures like even older games. So.
Yeah, I think the farthest back it goes is DirectX 8. I think older than DirectX 8, I've had to just force it to do a window capture, but that works out okay too. I mean, for a really old game, that's probably the best you're gonna get these days.
Yeah, I mean, like you're probably not gonna even like play it on full screen, you know, those games. So.
Oh yeah, well, like it's interesting because like, you know, an NES game is actually only 320 by 240, so I mean you can play it full screen, but it's just gonna look really pixelated. So.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny because people were there. I was reading an article where they were talking about resolution in video games, and they said, like Final Fantasy VII, you know, that people used to say, oh, the graphics were so great, and they said like it was only 240p. So like by today's standards, you'd say, oh, that was terrible. But back then, that was like the standard resolution for games, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like I think like the reason it didn't like hurt the eyes much because like we had cathode ray tubes, which kind of like diffused the pixels, so like it wasn't very sharp. So.
We got movement.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed it too, like, because I used to have like smaller computer monitors, and recently I upgraded to where I've got 2 normal monitors and then a 32-inch TV as like my main monitor. And on the 32-inch TV, you can see like things that are kind of look different than it would on a small screen for sure.
Yeah.
After Bangalore, India cleaned house pretty good.
So what happens here? Is this guy, the other player, is he your teammate, or is he playing against you?
No, he's my teammate.
Okay. Now, what happens if he dies? Do you lose, or is it okay if he dies?
He doesn't die. Yeah, if he dies, like we lose though. But there's a chance for like, you know, revive him, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Before he dies, so even though.
Yeah,
like,
I mean the video looks really smooth because I'm watching you run around here. It looks pretty good.
Awesome, like.
I mean, there's a little bit of fuzziness, like when there's a lot of motion.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's just Twitch. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, and because of the bitrate, I mean, like even for 720p 60 FPS, 3500 is.
Teamwork.
I mean, it's okay. It's like web streaming, so it's okay.
Yeah, well, you know, what I hope they do, like, the one thing I like about YouTube Live, even though I don't really use it to stream, is it has the option to change the resolution on the viewer's end when they're watching it. Here you can do it too, but you got to be partnered, and that kind of makes me mad a little bit because I wish you could do it. Because like on YouTube, if I streamed it in 1080, because I used to do a couple tests with it, like the viewer could go and say, okay, well my bandwidth sucks, I'm gonna watch it in 480, and you know they had that option. But here, like, if you were out in somewhere where all you had was DSL and it was really slow, you would just like not be able to watch the video, just buffer forever.
Alright, my friend just got capitated, so I'm just gonna say, oh shit, is that a stupid dog? Oh.
Come on, soldier.
See, I threw a smoke grenade just to like distract. Oh crap! Sorry.
Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, well, 'cause I guess I'm on a delay. Yeah, it says you can revive him, maybe. I'm not sure how you revive them after they got shot, but okay. So what do you get for doing these missions? I mean, besides it just being fun, like, do you get any kind of achievements for doing a bunch of them, or?
You get unlocks, I guess. Like if you complete all the co-op missions, you get special unlocks, which helps you across the game, like different modes.
So what year does this game take place? Is it supposed to be present, or is it like a few years in the future? Okay.
I'm sorry, I usually play use a lot more stealth, but
I like stealth. There's a lot of games I just get frustrated and just go in and run and gun it, though. Just to kill them.
no, because my teammate, he basically like gave away our position, so it doesn't really matter. Like they are aware of us. Oh, wait, is there any other guy? Oh, they're all dead. Let's get the hell out of here.
So how long have you been doing Twitch streams? Has it been like pretty recent that you've gotten
very,
into doing?
very recent, like
Okay.
less than 2 weeks, I guess.
I mean, I see you've already had 338,
Oh, those are
live streaming views. I mean, that's not bad for just starting.
Yeah. I usually
One thing I've noticed about Twitch though that's actually probably good to know is like when it tells you like how many people are viewing it, that's only how many people that are logged in that are viewing it. Cause if you come back later, all of a sudden it'll go from like 338 to like 350. So it means like 10 people were probably just watching it, but they didn't bother to log in because they didn't care.
Exactly.
I do that. I do that too because I'll just like watch a friend, but I'm not gonna like actually chat. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing something else. I'm not gonna log in, but I'll still like listen and watch it though.
Yeah.
I kind of like people chatting though, just because it kind of makes you feel like you're doing something. But some games I don't even pay attention because the game's too intense.
Oh shit! Crap! I didn't see that guy. Oh, sorry. There's a little delay because we forget that you're getting this a few seconds later.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
And where's my teammate? Oh god, there's a big bad guy coming right towards me. Oh, that was good teamwork. God damn, help me up! Oh man! What was he doing? He had all the time in the world. Sorry, like...
Vic 12. Oh, is that you? Are you Vic 1200?
No, I'm like the other one.
Okay. Well, somebody was killed in action instead.
That main gate is your only way out.
Oh, I'm gonna use my... Whoa! Someone blew my drone.
I've got a car circling outside. Flag it down when you get out.
Alright, I'm sorry, like, this guy is a very new player.
Well, I guess that makes it more challenging for you then.
Yeah, like, this game is, like, designed for co-op. I'm like, I can't do this, like, because he's giving away my position, I can't even play it all by myself, you know? Like, if you just stay put, I can clean up the battlefield.
Which case you don't even need that guy. You can just let him die and not revive him.
Yeah, like, just... Oh, let me just type it in. Take it easy. Take it easy.
That main gate is your only way out. There's no way.
So this is an interesting question too. Like you know, a lot of people have debated this. Like, is it okay when you stream something like this live and it's got other players in there? Or is that kind of a gray area? Like, should you actually tell them, hey, I'm streaming this game, or do you think it's fair game because it's on the internet, or?
Sometimes I don't know. Like, I never really thought about that.
Well, because like I've seen like other streams where people like were saying like somebody would get mad later because like they were not playing well that day and they were in a bad mood or something, and like the video kind of like made it look like they really sucked, and they didn't want to be in it, but it was too late. So but then it's kind of like that's like no different than me going outside with like a phone, filming a video. I mean, it's like just common market. I mean, oh well.
Yeah, I don't know, like, I usually, when I play with my friends, I tell them, like, yeah, I'm streaming this, but other than...
Then again, this random guy is probably never going to ever see this video.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not that, I mean, like,
He'd probably just laugh and say LOL okay or something anyway if you told him.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not that I'm giving away, like, his personal information or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
Not that it's his real avatar or something, right?
Well, yeah, like maybe if you were on voice chat with him, then I might say, okay, you probably need his permission, but otherwise, I don't guess it really matters.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So do people do like voice chat a lot on this? Like, you know, get on TeamSpeak or Vent or whatever they use?
TeamSpeak, yeah. Like, when I play Titanfall, like, I play with, I use TeamSpeak, you know, with Twitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I think it's gonna take a while. Like, I'll try to wrap it up as fast as possible. Like, this is
That's
really
okay. No, I'm enjoying watching it.
If we only take it slowly, quietly, like, quite easy. Oh, it's my fault.
I think he failed. I guess he failed his sniper school or whatever. Like, he didn't learn the part about stealth.
No, it's my fault, really. Like, I can't pay attention. Like, I'm trying to, like, I'm more like, you know, scared of what he'll do, and I completely forget about my position. All right, now I'm.
At least the game's realistic. I mean, like one shot directly could take you out. It was pretty good.
And I'm not even playing on my preferred difficulty, which is like realism. It's like normal.
Well, you know, it's like a lot of games. I mean, you can get shot in the head and like somehow you live. So, like, I like games that's actually realistic. Like, you get shot in the chest and you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
You know, if someone doesn't come and immediately help you.
Exactly. Alright, now we have to take it.
So are there checkpoints at all? Like if you get to a certain point?
Yep, there's checkpoints. Thank God there is. It's gonna be really frustrating if it didn't. Oh. Shit, there are a ton of them. This is really bad. I'm gonna try to.
No, I think they should have sent in more than 2 people.
I know, right? Seriously, this is more than a 2-person job. I don't care how elite you are, you know. You need some kind of backup.
So is the main character, like, is he in the army, or is he like some kind of special unit that's not really part of the military, or what's his status?
He's a Spec Ops guy. He's like a Spec Ops legend. His name is Sam Fisher, and basically, like, he used to take orders from the military, but now he's given like full authority by the president to, like, you know, operate his own you know, like his own unit, I guess.
Okay.
But I'm screwed, like, because if I go and revive him, like, this is what happens, because, like, I can't. I'm getting screwed by that guy.
Can you kick him out of the game and get somebody else to help you?
If I could, like, I would. Like, seriously, I'm getting really fed up with him. Like, I'm just gonna let me do this.
So do you save most of your streams, or do you like?
Oh no, not really.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you, like, you know, some people highlight like everything they've ever done, and
no.
like some people just don't care. Like, I'll stream it once and forget it.
Oh yeah, no, I just. Alright, let him die.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd save this either. Like, I'd save it like if we were playing Sonic and I wanted, like, because you know, that's kind of cool, and you could, you know, go back and use it as a walkthrough or something. So that might be cool.
Yeah.
This, I don't know if it's worth, like, I mean, if something funny happens, you can make like a 2-minute highlight or something. That guy already died. He like died in the entryway. You gotta just tell him he's worthless, and he probably.
Look at him, like, he's playing like a Call of Duty game. Like, I'm not gonna save him.
Okay, who is Chersky supposed to be? Is he someone you're supposed to help, or what?
Alright, can I, like, start from the beginning? I don't think this guy is gonna take me any further. Like, let's see how far it goes before you go to work. So, do you mind if I start from the beginning?
No, that's okay. That's
Like,
fine.
I think like we're gonna be way faster if I team up with someone who's better.
Yeah, I'm surprised there's not a way to put in there, like, that you're looking for a veteran player or someone of a certain
Yeah,
skill level.
I know, right? I mean, like, it's just, I don't know, like, I think the problem is probably not a lot of people play this right now, you know, because it's quite old and unfortunately, like, other than some diehard people, it's a random thing.
Well, how old is this game? I mean, it doesn't look super old. Like, graphically, it's still really nice.
Yeah, it came out last year.
Okay, well, that's not old. I mean, I'm thinking, like, old, like, 2004, 5, like, damn, then,
Oh,
then
no,
that
no.
would be old.
No, it's quite, well, if you say it like that, it's quite new.
The sad thing, too, is, like, I was on someone else's podcast a little while ago, and, like, the topic of it, we were talking about gaming and, like, how these days, like, people don't stick with a game more than, like, a month or less.
Oh.
Like, because there's so many new games that come out, they, like, play it for a month, and they already delete it and play something else. Like, everyone has, like, ADD or something about video games now, because there's just so many games out there.
I'm like completely opposite to that. Like I take a lot of time with my video games. I play it to like until I completely done everything. Like I mean like I just don't just like rush through the games. Take my time and then I move to other games. Like so, yeah. I'm not like them.
Well, I know it's hurting a lot of MMOs too, because there's like so many MMOs come out, and like people will play it for a month and quit and play something else, which like I guess that's okay, but then for the people that want to stick around, it's like nobody plays it, so they can't do any of the content anymore because everybody already quit. It's like it really sucks if you wanted to get into a game like that and everybody already abandoned it.
Yeah. I think this guy's good though. Like the person who joined, I think from the level, I guess, like at least he played some games. Like even though it says my level is 1, kind of like weird because I think the level is indicated by the multiplayer. I didn't play multiplayer much, but I did play a lot of co-op games.
Okay, well this Mac, whatever his name is, this says he's level 6, I
Yeah.
guess, so you might be okay.
Yeah, I mean like he played a lot of multiplayer. The level is tied with multiplayer, not co-op. So it really doesn't give much indication to overall game leaders.
So is the game pretty accurate to like what places look like when you go to this area? Is it accurate?
I can't tell for the other locations, but as far as the Chittagong here, like it looks pretty accurate. I mean,
Okay.
like the buildings, I don't know, the ambience looks pretty good.
So do people speak English often where you are? Is it mostly
no.
local languages or?
No, it's local. I mean, like
No, do they know English? Like if you were like a traveler and like you were lost or something?
very, very, very hard to understand broken English.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, like I basically learned most of my English through online multiplayer gaming. Like I talk with a lot of people, and I basically learn my English. Oh my God, that guy left. It's not turning out to be good at all.
So what is the money used for? Like it says you have $2.5 million or something. What do you use that on in the game?
I can use this money to like upgrade my headquarters, which is like a huge flying fortress or airplane, like. And,
Okay.
And upgrade it for better sonar and more what do you call it? Cyber systems to like prevent, like to attack enemy electronic devices, stuff like that. And of course like the field upgrades with better guns and better gadgets, stuff like that.
Now is it always 2 people on co-op? Or are there any where it's like 3 or 4?
It's always 2 people in co-op, and for multiplayer, the multiplayer is pretty unique. Do you know why?
Why is that?
Because in regular multiplayer, it's always like like you kill the other person, other team, capture the flag and capture and stuff like that. But in this multiplayer, you basically they're like 2 teams with very distinct gameplay. Like you have the spy and the mercenaries. Spy team like don't have anything lethal on them. They use deception, darkness,
Right.
and like complete stealth, and they're fast, but and their viewpoint is in third person. They play the game in
That's
third person
interesting.
view. But the mercenary, they are like armed, armored. They have lethal weapons, but they're slow, and their viewpoint is like in first person view. So very interesting.
So can you change that, or you have to leave it that way?
No, you have to leave it that way. If you're a mercenary, you have to play in that way. Like, well, spy versus mercenary.
On a third person, actually, almost seems like it'd be more beneficial because you'd have a bigger field of
Yeah.
vision in a way.
Yeah.
For first person, I guess first person's more realistic, but then you have like a much limited field of it. Like someone's right behind you, and you would never know that. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, kind of like, you know, like, then again, if you're a mercenary, like, you're armed to the teeth, you know, like, if you see a spy in front of you, and in front of you, crosshair, he's dead.
Is there any ways to suicide kill someone? Like, can you like take a grenade out and like pretty much kill yourself, but kill them in the process if you were gonna go down if you didn't?
I think you can do it, like, in co-op, I think you can do it, but I'm not sure though. Like, I think like sometimes you're probably gonna die as well. Like, instead of like being able to revive you, you're probably just gonna die.
Well, I just meant like in multiplayer, like if you're pretty much cornered, is there a way to like pretty much like suicide bomb yourself, but like take out a couple of the enemies with you if it's gonna come down to that?
How do you push back on that
Yeah, I think you can do it. Like, I haven't played multiplayer much. I haven't touched it yet until I finish the co-op missions. I thought that then I'll try to move to multiplayer.
Nearest foreign field offices and shit again.
You can,
Yeah, I think that'd be fun to watch too. I'd like to watch that.
yeah, I mean, like, you can try to get this game. Like, this game is not much. I mean, it doesn't cost much right now. I think like I got this game for like $8. It's funny because like this game came out like using the $60 price tag, which is the usual. But Steam sales.
Oh, that's
and
not bad. I
everything.
mean, $8 is actually really cheap.
I know, like, compared to a ton of gameplay and production values, like, really, it's like you're getting a free game. And this is like, once I get a hold of a good teammate, it's like a breeze, you know, like, especially like if I had a co-op partner, like a real buddy, or I mean like a friend from a friends list, it just, you know, like he's tick and I'm talk, basically, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wondered if that's what it was meant to be. I mean, like really playing with a friend, and like you're
Yeah.
saying you go over here and kill this guy, I'm gonna go over here and do this or
Yep,
whatever.
exactly. That's how it was designed to be. Like, there were like mechanics in this game, like kind of like makes you want to play that. There were like execution. What do you call it? Execution. I don't know. There's something about something. There's a term in that. Something called execution. Basically, like, for example, you see 3 guys, right?
Right.
3 guys this way, 3 guys that way. What we can do is like we can tag these enemies. Like, you tag those 3, I'll tag these 3 right here. And basically, once we tag them, we run towards them and press the triangle button. We perform an execution, like, it's basically like slow motion kills.
Sounds pretty cool, actually.
And once we, yeah, basically, like, if we like sync them, like, it's like amazing to watch, like 2 of us like taking out 6 guys in a matter of a second.
Okay, so this guy, he's Bender Bay or whatever. He's ranked 10. That's pretty good, I guess. I mean, I don't really know, but
Yeah, I mean, like, if he played co-op, we're good. Like, if he just played multiplayer, like, I'm not sure about that.
It's interesting because isn't Bay like spelled B-E-Y? Isn't that like a? I guess I was gonna say more of like a Middle Eastern type title, like a, like a bey was like a lord or something, or whatever. I don't really know. I just remember that word, like a Turkish bey was like some kind of like lord or whatever in the Turkish Empire, I guess.
Okay, Bay. I mean, like, are you talking about this Bay right here?
Well, like the player's name was like something Bay, like spelled like B-E-Y, which I think B-E-Y was like a title or something in like Islamic countries or something.
I'm not really sure though. I'm sorry.
Let's keep going.
Okay, I had to look it up. Bey is an Ottoman Turkish title for chieftain, I guess, like a leader, I guess, something like that. It's a history lesson, I guess, for whoever's ends up watching this or
Well,
something.
I think he is a sniper. I think it'll come in handy. Like he's long range, I'm short range.
Hey, you.
Alright, this is why I love this game. Like, oh shit!
Target is down.
Alright, this guy is pure assault. He's a completely different style than me. Who cares? At least as long as we get this done. Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, it's
Alright.
getting interesting here.
Alright, this guy's good. Alright, finally. His playstyle is more assault-like. If you notice, like he uses like firepower and grenades and stuff like that. I'm more like Silent Panther style, you know?
Yeah, he reminds me more of like the barbarian or something in a fantasy game. Where he just runs in and takes care of stuff. You'd be more like the ranger or something, like hiding in the shadows, taking them out from a distance.
Yeah.
You're on your way out. There's no way we can get through undetected.
We'll have to clear all the guards.
Understood.
I've got a car circling outside. Flag him down when you get out.
Okay, now we're back at the place we were before when that other guy was
Yeah.
screwing up.
Yeah. Although this area is pretty hard though. Alright, they saw him. They know where he is.
So what's the objective here? What are we supposed to be doing in this place?
Holy crap! Huh? Oh. I never knew that. It says neutralize all the guards. Alright. The objective changes like dynamically, so it's kind of like hard to tell.
Yeah, for some reason the video was hitching there for a second. I mean, I don't know if that was on my end or on Twitch's end. I guess we'll see what the output looks like later.
Oh shit.
Patch me up, Briggs.
Almost.
Hit back.
Clear. Head outside.
You got it. Let's move.
Come on, stay with me.
Guess it turned out pretty good.
They almost had it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Way better than last time, that's for sure.
So how long does it take you to bleed out? About a minute or so? Something like that?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you're playing in normal, which is quite easy actually. I usually play in perfectionist difficulty, which is a lot harder. I'm just doing it because like I usually can't play well when I talk and play. I guess.
Oh,
Kind of like I don't know. For some reason I can't do it. But when I just just focus on my game, I'm usually a lot better player.
Keep the engine running.
It's like, where did this guy you just got in a car with come from? Like,
He's like from the agent. We have to
Okay.
we have to like capture a terrorist hiding somewhere in this sector, but unfortunately he's holed in deep inside. So yeah, I mean it's so realistic. I can hear kids like. I don't know, it just feels so realistic.
Yeah, I mean, and the graphics are actually really good too. Even, I mean, like you said, it's not really old. I mean, it's 2013. It looks really good.
Yeah. Not sure, like, why is he standing
What's-
though?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. He was just sitting there. I guess he went AFK for a second or something.
Really hope he comes back. Like, I hope he doesn't leave me hanging. Especially, like, how far we have.
I mean, isn't it kind of rude? Like, I mean, he could have at least taken like 10 seconds to say, "Hey, AFK," like 1 minute, and he'd say, "Oh, okay," you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just like vanish. I mean.
I know, like, I wish people do that, but do I need his help though? Yeah, the only reason I need his help is because, like, opening doors, you need 2 people to open some doors. I guess it's kind of like you're yourself trying to, like, keep the team together.
Side doors locked down.
Yeah, well, yeah. It makes me think just like it's almost like a puzzle element, sort of like in Zelda or something. I guess you got to have 2 people, but then again, it seems I guess it's just to give the other person a reason to be
Yeah,
there, so you can't
exactly.
just pull the whole team.
Alright, I have no idea what's on the other side. I'm probably just gonna face a camera there.
So is Chersky or whatever his name is that supposed to be the terrorist guy you're looking for?
Let me just check. Infiltrate the. Yeah, find Chersky, yeah.
Oh, it looks like Briggs followed you a few steps and then he went AFK again.
Aw.
Oh, are you like tapping the camera? Is that what you do there?
Yeah, I threw a camera.
That's pretty cool.
Just trying to find a good way to, like, you know, infiltrate.
I bet there's people on YouTube that know how to speed run all this stuff. Like
Oh,
they've
yeah,
played it so many times they say I could beat this mission in like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, you don't have to shoot or kill everyone. You just, you know, just have to find the right way. You know, that's it. A bit tricky.
This first floor looks like a no-go.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Briggs or whatever the actual player's name is. Seems like he's like not even playing anymore.
Oh, he's coming. He's coming. Thank
okay,
God.
good. I guess he had to go to the bathroom or something.
Hopefully.
Target down.
It's a weird picture. It looks like a guy with like a birthday cake in the background on the wall. I don't know what it was actually supposed to be though.
Oh, what? Oh, yeah, this one? Yeah. I mean, like, we have a ton of art like that on our. I mean, like, cities like Chittagong, I guess. Like, it's more like people are more illiterate, so it kind of helps them to, like, you know, understand, like, you know.
Okay, I guess it was a boat in the picture. I thought from a distance it looked like a birthday cake with candles or something.
Okay.
It's like that's weird. So are a lot of people there illiterate, like the average person? That doesn't like not super educated.
Well, yeah. Thing is, like, this country is very divided.
Yeah.
I mean, like, there are people who are very educated and there are people who are not very educated. Like, I mean, like, I know, like, it's very harsh to say when people can mingle along in different parts of the, you know, society, but it's kind of really true because, like, we are so different to the point that our world is completely different, you know? Our expectations and our understanding of the world is very different.
Last hostiles down.
Is Briggs killing people or is the AFK again?
Yeah, he's like trying to find out how to climb.
That guy has like super agility because he like just jumped up that wall like it was nothing.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, this place doesn't really have too good a security, does it? I mean, it's got some people. It's kind of like, you know, you would think they could have got you by now.
Yeah. Crap, this is bad. Like, I'm like really cornered. Like, in a really bad way.
Oh yeah, because like the sign is blocking you, but like you also can't shoot around the sign either.
Yeah. Oh crap. Thing is, like his armor is like very. He's using a very different armor compared to the what I am using. His one is very armored but slow. My one is very agile, you know, like very fast. But it kind of like helps me hide in the light, hide in the darkness way better.
Well, yeah, and if you're lighter, you can also retreat faster. Too,
Yeah,
I
that's
imagine.
true. That's true.
Let's go. We're inside, Grim. Give us a direction.
He's holed up a few floors down from your current position. It won't be easy to dig him out.
Never give us the easy ones, huh, Grim?
So when it said teammate was waiting, was that like a checkpoint there, or was he like you had to press this door at the same time, or what?
Oh yeah, you have to press the door at the same time. Yeah, you're right. This is like a checkpoint basically. Easy EMF.
It's like a random laundry mat there.
Last hostile's down.
So I mean, I guess this is like, I mean, it said it was a hotel, but to me, it almost looks like a really crappy apartment complex or
Yeah,
something.
it's an apartment.
All done here. Let's keep moving.
Very old apartment. From the, I guess, from the architecture. Very old. Part
Does
of the
anyone
city.
does anyone like live here? Or is it more of like it's just become a terrorist place or
Most
something?
likely a terrorist place. I don't think anyone can.
Stop, stop, stop.
Oh, what was that?
So where is Chersky or there? I guess he's on like the first floor or something.
Target neutralized.
Ahí está.
I think he has a microphone.
Está.
I'm not sure what he's trying to say though. He's
Oh.
Турки, давай. Смотри, патроны турки.
he's speaking in a different language. Okay.
Smoke out.
What's he doing?
Not getting out of here without help.
I'm throwing smoke.
Thanks for the save.
Oh man, he's dying. Like I'm not sure. Like why is he playing like that?
What language was he speaking?
I had no idea. Alright, took care of all of them.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. There's a map of Bangladesh, I guess, on the wall.
Where? Did you find it?
Well, yeah, I guess it was. I mean, you were walking past it. Yeah,
Okay.
of course, the stream's delayed. Yeah, I was in one of the rooms you were just in when that guy got shot.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it. Alright. seriously, dude? Did he leave again? I don't. That's why like it's way better to like play games like this with a friend. Like, way better.
Maybe he was trying to tell you had to go to the bathroom again, or something. It's like, okay.
You know, like you could just type it in like bathroom.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, like, you know, English is a pretty worldly language. Even if you don't know it, you might
Yeah,
know
but-
bathroom. You just type bathroom. Okay.
What? He's like trying to kill himself.
I could use some help getting up.
Get up, Brakes.
That flag on the wall, what, like that you keep passing, it's like red, white, and blue, but it's like stripes. What country is that for?
I guess I owe you one.
Well, I don't know why. Why did he do that? Yeah, he just like suicided himself.
Alright, if he doesn't want to play, like I'm screwed.
It's a new game.
He wants a new game. Why? Seriously?
Start, restart.
Alright, let's... Sorry, like, it's almost like an hour.
That's okay. Well, like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go soon, but like, I don't know why he wouldn't want to just finish the mission. Like, why give up on it now?
I don't know, like, why would he even play it till this point, right?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna quit.
it was still fun. Like, I had fun watching because, like I said, I've never seen this game, so it's actually kind of cool to.
Yeah, like, I guess, like, let me know, like, whenever you're up for it, like, we can complete this mission, like, some other day.
Pretty bad.
Sure, that'd be fine, and maybe next time you can save it or something if it ends up being a funny video or something.
Yeah.
You could almost make a highlight of this guy because he keeps going to the bathroom and then quitting. You just make a funny highlight, put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Some first aid.
Alright, I'm just gonna, like, end this stream right now, then.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for having me around. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being here, like, you're the first person I know who joined me in this game, so, like, thanks for being here.
Fire here.
All right, well, I'm gonna go and get some stuff done.